Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making Italian bruschetta. Yes. So this is like an appetizer, aperitif called here in Italian language. So if you want to know how I come about this, please stay tuned and let's move on to the recipe. So first of all, I'm going to chop about 4 garlic cloves. I'm going to just cut them into smaller pieces. Please use garlic cloves to your own taste. This doesn't matter. So normally how this is done is that you just use these garlic cloves, you use the garlic fresh, but because I just don't want to use it fresh today, at times I do and at times I don't. So I'm just going to infuse this into my extra virgin olive oil and I'm going to use it for the same purpose. So I just added in there about 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil and I added in the garlic and you can see it. So this is really the bread, the bruschetta bread that is needed for this appetizer. The Italian name is entering my mouth. It's aperitivo. So I'm just going to cut them into this size and I'm just going to put them on a pan. Then we'll proceed from there. So after I'm done with the cutting of the bread, I'm just going to set them on this my oven pan and then I'm going to set them aside until I come back to them. And while that is done, the next thing I'll be doing is to shred my parmesan cheese. Yeah, so I'm just going to shred as much as I need and I'm going to set it aside too. And once I'm done with the shredding of the cheese, the next thing is that I'm going to take my infused oil and I'm just going to, with the help of that brush, I'm going to try and dump each of the bread on the oil, okay? Just as you see me doing there. I'm going to dump very well with oil and then just for the bread, to soak in the oil and the infused garlic, okay, so that everything will have the flavor and it will just rhyme up everything. That's just what I'm trying to say. So after I'm done with that, the next thing is to top it up with the cheese. And once I'm done with this, I'm just going to put this into the oven and allow it to at least for it to toast in there for about 10 minutes or thereabouts. While that is done and I cleared up my working place, the next thing is for me to start dicing my tomatoes. So for the tomatoes, please make do of the quantity that you feel that will be okay for you. But as for me and my little family, not so little, but 2 tomatoes is so okay for us. So I'm going to try and dice up these fresh tomatoes just like in a cube form, but I know I didn't get the cube form anyway. So that's just it. Dice them up into smaller sizes and set them outside too. So once I'm done cutting up the tomatoes, the next thing I'm going to do is to take my basil leaf and then I'm going to cut it up. Cutting up basil leaf can be tricky, but the best way I do it is to take as much as I need, and then I fold them up, and then I cut it, and it gives me that fine finish cutting at the end. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to add it together with the fresh tomatoes, and then I'm going to spice it up. So what I'm putting in there is like a teaspoon of black pepper, and I'm also going to add a teaspoon of dried onions powder, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. And so these things I'm going to mix together properly, and I'm going to set it aside. This is like our dressing, a top for the bruschetta. It is very, very important. So you can see I'm adding up this, my infused oil, my infused extra virgin olive oil. So I just added it up there, and I'm going to try and scoop as much as I can also the garlic that I also added in there. So the trick on this my part is that I tried to infuse mine, but the way it is normally done is that the garlic is being added fresh to this place, to this dressing, or to this top base of the ingredients. You can add a fresh garlic if you want it that way, but I decided to infuse mine, at least get the garlic a little cooked up, and so with that my kids can easily take it. This is how I have always done it, and it has always worked well. But I have also tried the fresh one. It is also good too. So choose you, whichever one you want to do. So I'm giving this a very good mix, and then we'll proceed from there. So after 8 to 9 minutes, here is the bread fully toasted, and the cheese are very well melted into the bread. So now it's for me to start, assembling this bruschetta. Guys, if you have not tried this before, please give it a try. I bet you will love it. And at this junction, I would love to say that please, if this is the first time you're coming across my channel, you are most highly welcome. Thank you for coming. Please go down to my links and you will see all my recipes. Go down to my channel, you will see all my recipes, and it's true, you must definitely find what you love. So if you find what you love, please do stay tuned. Subscribe, click on the subscription button. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And please remember to turn on my notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you fully get notified of them, okay? And to you, everyone that has always come back to watch my video, to enjoy my video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. So here is our Italian bruschetta. You can see me assembling it. It is so ready. So this is one way you can do it, and whenever you want to have it, you just stick it together with the sauce, and this is wow. Just look at that. It is a bomb. This doesn't last a second. Will I say second? It doesn't last 2 minutes in my house. It gets finished immediately. So you see, this is also a very healthy meal, being that it is so fresh there. So this is another way in which I prefer mine. I try as much as I can, just to drizzle it with some of my balsamic store-bought sauce. This gives it a very good taste. Wow, the tomato sauce and everything just melts into your mouth, and then you munch on the bread. Oh my god, this is heaven on the earth. So thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you all. Do wait to subscribe if you haven't. I love you all. You are all loved and appreciated. Thank you for watching, and see you all in my next video. Bye.